He walked away. We let him. That cost us everything.
James Bond lives only in legend. Legends don't stay buried.
You're not MI6 anymore, James. You are a loaded gun with no safety.
Then don't stand in front of me.
That's not just satellite surveillance, Bond.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Stats In, the place where Hollywood dramas are unwrapped with more precision than a surgeon handling a celebrity facelift. And let me start with something bold enough to rattle even the calmest Superman fan. James Gunn has finally spoken up about firing Henry Cavill, and his words have sent shockwaves through the entire DC fandom. Before we dive into the betrayal, the backlash, and the unbelievable behind-the-scenes scramble, make sure you subscribe and tap that notification bell. Trust me, you will want to be the first to know the next time Hollywood spontaneously combusts. Right, let us fly straight into the drama, cape billowing and all. For years, Henry Cavill has been the internet's Superman. The jawline? Sculpted. The charisma? Natural. The physique? Built like someone who bench presses cars for sport. And the fans? Loyal enough to start petitions that gather signatures faster than Marvel drops cameos. So when DC decided to remove him from the Superman role, the world reacted the way a toddler does when you take away their favorite toy. Absolute meltdown. But until recently, we only had whispers, leaks, and fan theories. Then James Gunn, co-head of DC Studios, finally opened his mouth, and out came a confession that was equal parts honest, brutal, and dripping with Hollywood regret. Transition incoming, because now we hit the juicy part. James Gunn revealed that firing Cavill was terrible, a total bummer, and even really unfair to Henry. Yes, you heard correctly. The man responsible for dropping Cavill like a malfunctioning prop admitted it was unfair. That is like setting someone's house on fire and then saying, well, that was unfortunate. But Gunn's honesty did something unexpected. It ripped open the curtain behind DC's messy reboot and exposed the chaos that was brewing long before Cavill's exit. Let us transition right into that chaos. When Gunn and Peter Safran took over DC Studios, they inherited a universe that was wobbling harder than a shopping trolley with one dodgy wheel. Budgets were ballooning, old plans were collapsing, and DC desperately needed direction. Any direction. And Gunn, in typical Gunn fashion, did not tiptoe. He kicked down the door and said, right, new era, new Superman. But here is the twist. The studio had just told Henry Cavill he was returning as Superman. They even let him make a cameo in Black Adam. There were press releases, interviews, social media announcements. Cavill told the world, I am back. Little did he know the executives who said that would be replaced faster than a recast in Home and Away. So when Gunn and Safran came in, they looked at the existing Superman arc and said, nope, we are rebooting the entire universe from zero. And just like that, Cavill's triumphant comeback became the shortest return in superhero history. Blink and you miss it. But here's where it truly gets spicy. Gunn revealed that the announcement of Cavill's return was made without studio approval. Yes, the most powerful superhero on Earth was thrown into the spotlight without the people in charge signing off. That is Hollywood for you, billions of dollars, dozens of executives, and apparently nobody communicating properly. Let us transition into the emotional explosion that followed. Fans erupted. Social media turned into a volcanic disaster. Some blamed Gunn. Some blamed the old leadership. Some blamed The Rock for pushing Cavill's return to boost Black Adam. Some even blamed Marvel, because whenever something goes wrong in DC, someone somewhere insists Marvel is responsible. Meanwhile, Cavill stayed painfully professional. No rants, no throwing shade, no leaking private emails the way some celebrities do with suspicious enthusiasm. Instead, he stepped back, gracefully said he respected the decision, and quietly moved on to other projects. But this is where the conversation gets interesting. Gunn insisted that Cavill was never fired, because according to him, Cavill was never officially hired. Talk about technicalities. That is like breaking up with someone and then saying, "We were not dating anyway." Still, Gunn admitted he felt terrible, and the internet reacted the way the internet always does, with memes. Hundreds of them. Entire timelines flooded with Henry Cavill looking confused, heroic, betrayed, all three at once. Transition again, because now we get into what this means for Cavill's career. Cavill leaving Superman cracked open new opportunities. He returned to blockbuster films, pivoted to franchises like Highlander, and became a free agent in Hollywood's ever-changing battlefield. The man is resilient, and honestly, being dropped by DC seems to have boosted his popularity. He went from Superman actor to the people's superhero. And now the biggest twist of all, Gunn revealed that Cavill might return to DC in a different role one day. Could be a villain, could be an alternate universe character, could be a mentor figure. Nothing is confirmed, but the door is not fully closed. Imagine Cavill returning as an older Superman from a parallel dimension, or as Ultraviolet, or as the ultimate villain, a dark, corrupted version of Clark Kent. Fans would lose their minds faster than a sale on Marvel figurines. But for now, his cape is folded away, and Gunn has moved forward with Superman, Legacy, starring David Corenswet, a younger, fresh-start version of the iconic hero. Gunn says the change is essential for the long-term vision of the DC universe. Fans say they still want Cavill back. Hollywood says money decides everything. So the battle continues. As we wrap up, one thing is crystal clear. Cavill did not lose the role because of talent, behavior, controversy, or lack of fan support. He lost it because DC rebooted the universe and decided to start fresh. And now, with Gunn openly admitting it was unfair, the conversation has reignited, and Cavill's legend has only grown bigger. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again at StatsIn.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the fourth of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe,